1983 911 SC Cabriolet. Original paint car with the exception of the left rear quarter. Left rear quarter is still the original, but the paint meter reads a little deeper. Now keep in mind, in the 80s we did not have paintless dent removal. So if a car came in and had a door ding, we'd have to paint the doors or paint the quarter. And it was common for jealous people to do key scratches on these cars. I only mention that because this car is original quarter panel. You feel underneath here it's original Porsche undercoating, and if that panel's ever been replaced, you lose that undercoating. It's not duplicate. They don't duplicate it. This car was a recipient of 80s bling bling, if you will, BBS wheels. Another thing we did is if a car had a small engine and the next year they came out, i.e. if you had a 380 SL Mercedes and the 560s came out, you'd go buy a 560 emblem and put it on your SL. Well, that's what this car's had. It's an SC and they've put a Carrera tag on the deck lid. Very attractive car, very, very straight with really nice patina in the paint. It's a low mileage car and it's well serviced and it drives. Look how straight those doors are. Very, very high grade car. Southern car, so no rust. Minimal rock chips on the nose. Accordions are clean. Lenses are clean. Fog lights are clean. Front chin spoiler here is not scuffed up. Alright, we'll raise the car on up and show you the undercarriage. Alright, this car was a Southern car, so it's not was not prone or exposed to rust. See how clean everything is here. This condenser is an upgrade. The AC condenser maybe a little larger to improve the AC unit. The pans are clean. Hasn't been bottomed out, hadn't been lifted up. No cuts, no bruises, and no rust. I want to show you this engine compartment, or the engine underside. This car's had really good services since new. We have the tickets for an engine rebuild and Carrera chain tensioner upgrades and oil return tube replacements. Valve covers are tight. Look at that, all nice and fresh. They look like they're brand new. There is no leakage at all on the underside of this engine. How clean all that is. So really a nice sight. Look at that, the upgraded, these hoses are very expensive to replace, and they've been replaced also. So again, a car with alternator upgrades, clutch replacements, transmission rebuilds, Carrera chain tensioner updates, service tickets since the car was brand new. This Dansk exhaust is an upgrade. Little different style heat exchangers. Beautiful soft top on this car. At one point I found in the records where they had actually not only replaced the soft top, but they replaced the cage also, the soft top cage. Getting a lot of reflection, but there you go. You can see it's the back window's clear. (1983) 911 SC Cabriolet. This car is a fairly spectacular example. When it showed up, the BBS wheels bothered me, as did the front chin spoiler. And the more I got into the car, the more I appreciated what it was. Second owner, two-owner car. Second owner bought it with 8,000 miles, and he really cared for the car. As I went around this car photographing it and videotaping it, the more I appreciated the car. And then I got into the service records, and I was really thrilled with it. Some pretty healthy work has been done. One of the things he did was he had the transmission rebuilt at about 38,000 miles. When he bought the car, he put an extended warranty on it, which is unusual for a Porsche guy. So it's had incredible services, service tickets going right back to 1983. Things like the oil return tubes, oil return tubes were done, but the oil lines from the rear of the car to the front were all fresh and new. Oil return tubes, as I mentioned, were done. All the valve covers are clean. The engine's without any seepage at all. Porsche floor mats, again, nice little touches. Porsche floor mats, the Dankst upgraded exhaust. He upgraded the air conditioning compressor and the condenser. Again, little things like the deck lid struts, because the car does have the turbo tail. He put heavy duty struts, and I'll go ahead and open that up so you can see what I'm talking about, and then we can see how clean that, look at that. Normally you're wrestling to get those deck lids up. All the tags are here, all the stickers, new compressor, as I mentioned. How spotless this engine is. And it's like that on the underside too, which of course we have videotaped. I walked around with a paint meter, photographed it. Everything is original on the car, with the exception of this quarter panel, and it's been resprayed at some point. Of course, the color is a perfect match. So is the orange peel. It matches the rest of the original Porsche paint. Note how fresh and crisp all the lenses are. There's no cracks, there's no moisture. Everything is clean. Even the license plate bracket still looks new. Car lived in Texas, so it was a southern state, no rust, no inclement weather. Things like the soft top was brand new. I think I mentioned that. The soft top cage, no cracks on the dash. All the gauges are in good shape. The mileage is correct. Upgraded chain tensioners were done. Just really good regular services, valve adjustments. Really a great little car. Of course, I was around in the 80s selling Porsches, so I still have an affinity toward that look. I think it's very aggressive, attractive, and the younger people probably won't like it, but I sure do. It's a good look. We take a look at these seats. He had sheepskin seat covers over the seats, protected them. No cracks in the dash, I mentioned. Nice upgraded stereo system. Porsche cup holders. How clean those door cards are. The mat pockets are not warped. These door jambs are clean, tidy. So if you're looking for a good SC cab, this is a great example. Sun visors are even crisp, sharp. You can tell it was a garage kept car. He put, when they did the transmission, they did a gated shifting mechanism. I used to call them short shifts. So it's real crisp. Of course, all the synchros are good because it's been rebuilt. All right, we'll take it out for a drive, and if you have any questions, call Frazier Motorcar Company. All the synchros are good, and the transmission's tight.